What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Quinn Elijah with Rate That Music, and we are back with another dope interview. We have a very, very, very special guest in the building. I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself to you guys.
Well, I am Bonnie Banks, other known as the Caribbean Princess.
Yes, the Caribbean Princess. So fill me in, baby. But like, we from the Caribbeans? Like, what we got going on?
Both of my parents are Jamaican.
Really?
Yeah, so they came down here they came down here before they even had me.
Okay.
And then, yeah, of course, I was born here.
And then Bunny was... Yes. So, okay. So, you are going by...
So I go by Bonnie in my media personality realm,
right?
And then I go by Shevvy as an artist.
That's right, because Bunny, she got like a whole lot of stuff going on. If you guys aren't familiar, if you're listening to the morning show, Jock Live Morning Show, can we tap into that just a little bit? Because I feel like so excited to hear her on the radio, only because I know her personally, so it's really exciting to hear her do her little morning segment. So yeah, can we talk about that?
Yeah, so I produce for Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover, which is a nationally syndicated show. If you are in Atlanta, it's 94.5 Streets, ATL. And I mean, it's something that I just ended up kind of falling into and learning how to do a lot of things that I never thought I would need to know how to do.
Right, right. So how is it like working with the crew? Miss Shanika, is it Shanika and Mr. Jock?
Yeah, so Young Jasil is what I like to call him. Okay. And then Mrs. Shanika and Shawty the comedian are personalities on there. And I love working with them. They're so funny. Like, they really, honestly, they are really what makes work fun. So it's always a good time. You never know what you're going to get when you walk in with them. So. Right. Just see how it goes.
Yes. Okay, so you do like the little morning traffic?
Yeah, so I do traffic in the morning for them and then pretty much create the topics that they have and what you guys hear, like all of the questions. So if you guys ever have like, a topic that you think we need to talk about, send it to me because then I'll put it out and they can talk about it. So yeah, I create all of those.
Okay, so y'all have a topic, definitely DM Bunny Banks. I mean, you're around artists like all the time.
All the time.
But now you don't tap into your own little, So like what kind of brought that about? Like when did you discover that you was just like, look, I'm about to start doing music and all of that?
Honestly, I've always done music. Like I grew up doing chorus. I was writing. I was in a band when I was, or a little group, I guess I could say, when I was younger. I played the drums when I was in pageants. And I mean, I just did a lot of things with music. And then, of course, you become an adult. And my parents, like I said, are Caribbean. So they're always like, you're either going to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Oh, Lord, they be applying that pressure.
Yes.
That pressure.
I just felt that. So it was like, okay, I have to pick one. I thought I was going to go to school for law, but then I ended up in the media world. And in that, I think I just ended up tapping back into being an artist and really wanting to do that for real. Like, I think when I was younger, I used to dance to Sierra and do all of that. Okay. And I thought I was really going to be an artist when I grew up. But when people don't present that opportunity to you as something that you can do and be a career goal, then you never actually think that you can do it.
Right. Okay, nice. So I saw you do I saw a video. You were playing the drums.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure, but it was so nice. and first of all, let me just back up a little bit because the girl used to play the drums too.
Oh,
but it was in church.
It's still
and
the drums.
I always felt like, I don't know, like it was a boy thing, but
it is. I mean, it is.
We rocking it out, like you're doing your thing.
Yeah, Sheila E. was a drummer. I mean, there's so many women drummers out there that don't get noticed. And at the time, Beyonce actually had a whole thing where she was really showcasing female drummers. I can't remember what era that is. I'm sure the Beehive knows. But yeah, so there's women drummers out there.
Right. Dope. Well, I love it. So do you have like any events that's coming up soon? I know the single just dropped.
Yes, I did just drop my new song, Guam From Me. So you guys can check that out now. Definitely stream that on all platforms. Right now I have nothing scheduled in terms of performance. We're really gearing those up, but I've been doing more so of just a media run where I get to talk to people so people can really get to know Shevvy and then also get to know like Bonnie Banks and Shevvy as an entity.
And how did Shevvy come about? Miss Shevvy, because I wanted to call you Bunny Banks so bad. I'm like, she is going by Shevvy. That is her artist name.
I mean, it just depends on what realm I'm in. But I think that if you met me as Bonnie, then that's fine. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna listen to my music, then just type in Shevvy. You know what I mean?
Shevvy, that's right. Type in Shevvy and like all of her music is gonna pop up. Like you got quite a few.
Yes, I have a couple singles. Yeah. And that's really just making music is what really brought that Shevvy persona in, and kind of figuring out who I was through music, because that to me is like the hardest part for artists. And I've got so many singles from like ranges, and I started with R&B, and I had like go back now trying to sing that song, and I was like, wow, I had some strong vocals in the song, we were solid. But like now I've gone into more like pop, and I realized pop is really where I love it. Like that's fun, I can, you know, talk shit on there if I wanted to. But yeah, like I like pop, and then of course reggae is what I grew up off of.
Dope. I love it. Well, listen, guys, we're actually going to be able to witness Bunny perform. Girl, did you know you was doing a performance segment today?
I did not know that.
Listen, well, look, we got to put that's what we doing. So you on the spot today.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
You got to be doing a performance. Look how I'm saying it. You're going to be doing a performance. How do you feel about performing today? You feel good about it?
It just depends. But I mean, as an artist, as a personality, as just anybody put on the spot,
look, you got to be ready when it's time to go.
Yeah.
Look, you know how that action goes. You already about that life, so you know what's up. Okay, and you also have like a podcast, right?
Yes. So it's like a media conglomerate is what I would consider it. We pretty much interview artists as kind of like something like you do, but we also give current events and things like that. So it's a cutie catch up that we do where we talk about things that's going on in the city of Atlanta. So it's called New Lanta, and pretty much anything that's new in the culture, we want to bring it forward to people that tune in.
Right, right. And listen, we got Valentine's Day coming up, so you know we got some roses on deck and all that type of stuff. Like Bunny, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, girl, but we got to put you in the hot seat because you're too cute. You know, she's too cute. She out here in the ATL. Like, how is the dating scene here?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
what dating scene?
She said, "What dating scene?" Why you saying like, girl? The dating scene trash, honey. Is that what you're trying to say?
I wouldn't say that it's trash.
She said, what dating scene?
I wouldn't say it's trash. I would say that you have to be very careful in Atlanta with who you talk to, especially when you move in the industry. That's what I would say. And, you know, don't get locked in too much unless, you know, that person is really trying to lock you in.
Okay.
Yeah, because I live by he need to like me more than I like him.
Okay, so it's some pretty good catches.
There are some.
I mean, okay. So you went. So
but you gotta like
peep through the.
Yes.
And then you may have some, because there's a lot of people here that kind of like put on, you know, just a little bit, and you be thinking it's like a whole nother situation, and then it be something else. But are you single?
I am single.
Ooh.
Very single.
Bunny Banks is single in the ATL. Do you hear me?
Yes, I'm single. But I'm not in the streets.
Huh?
I'm not in the streets, though.
She's not in the streets, though. She's very selective. We can tell that by your aura. Like, you give off a type of presence. Like, I could tell you ain't just dealing with
you can't.
any of them.
Yeah, you can't.
Right.
You can't do that out here. So, I don't.
Okay. Right. No. I love it. Okay, well, is there anything that you kind of want to tap into before we go to your live performance?
Oh. I mean, let's do what you got going on. Let's see. Let's do the live performance.
You ready?
I'm a little antsy now.
Okay, so let these people know like where to find your music, how to keep up with you, and then even like with things that you have going on, like whatever you want to share to let people know, like we kind of want to do that now.
Yeah, of course. So you guys tap into SHEVVY. That's yo.Shevvy on Instagram. You can follow me subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Instagram and TikTok as yo.Shevvy as well. And then usually, if anything, I drop a podcast every Friday where we interview and talk about the culture, like I said. So you guys tap in every Fridays. We're on Rockland One Radio, so you know you can syndicate through there. And that's about it. I think I've got everything. I think I know it.
Okay, nice. Well, let's get it, y'all. You heard it right here with your girl, Quinn Elijah, for Rate That Music. You can follow me at i.heart.quinn. Be sure to follow the platform, Rate That Music. And yeah, it's a wrap. Bunny Banks in the building.
We in the building.
Yeah. Let's see what this live performance be like, y'all. We ready?
One for me, one for me, one for me, one for me.
Let me talk to you.
said my goodbye. No wasting time. Now I have a rhythm. No chapter defined. This book is mine. Never gonna forget 'em. Thought you handled me so shady. Now you in my rearview waving.